President Trump's new steel and aluminum tariffs are having an impact on many industries, and some families could soon feel the ripple effect and right to their bottom lines. It's not just big ticket items we're talking about here either, like washing machines that are getting more expensive. It's also the kind of things mums and dads find themselves using every single day. Senior business and technology correspondent Ling joins us now from Los Angeles to talk about this. Good morning, Ling. Great to see you. Some folks might be watching this right now, juggling mum and dad duty at the beginning of their day. So how might they see costs increase?
Well, you certainly, Errol, don't really think about steel. At least we didn't. When it comes to tariffs, you often think about, those big ticket items, right? Washing machines, cars, trucks, big machinery. But for these steel tariffs, which are now at 50% per the Trump administration, these things are actually hitting everyday items as well, including tiny stainless steel baby spoons, stainless steel cups and snack cups, sippy cups. All of these items are going to go up in price. And Munchkin is one of the leading baby brands in the United States. And I spoke with the CEO, Steven Dunn, who founded the company 35 years ago. And in addition to having to discontinue now some of those products that you're looking at on the screen because of the steel tariffs, they are also having to lay off workers for the first time in their 35-year company history. So these steel tariffs are hitting smaller companies very hard. And you see that diaper pail right there. There's about 24 items that go into components that go into that diaper pail, including some steel elements. That is also expected to go up in price as well, Errol.
Yeah, and I think, Jolene, we've got a bit of sound from your conversation with the CEO of Munchkin. Let's just play some of what he had to say.
Tariffs should be strategic. We need a tariff policy that doesn't have the unintended consequences of putting 80% tariffs on a metal spoon.
Tell us more about what he says is a more wise tariff policy.
Well, first of all, when he says 80%, I want to do the math for you. He says that it's the 50% tariff on imported steel plus the 30% tariff on imported Chinese goods where they are manufacturing those Munchkin products. That's how he arrives at 80%. Now, he's written a couple of open letters to President Trump and the Treasury Secretary and other leadership in Washington, and he basically says, look, I want you to approach this less with a sledgehammer, if you will, and more of a scalpel. Be more strategic and don't hit American families directly. He actually, the Munchkin CEO, agrees with certain strategic tariffs on certain industries, for example, in semiconductors. But he says what is happening now for home products, baby products, everyday items is not something that is going to be sustainable when it comes to pricing. And so that's why you see them discontinue items. It's also not sustainable when it comes to the workforce. And that's why you see Munchkin doing their first layoffs in 35 years.
Yeah, parents need every bit of help they can get. A lot of folks swear by Munchkin's products. Ling, thanks so much. Appreciate your reporting.
Thanks, Errol.